Take a morning stroll on Main Street every Saturday and experience the colorful sights and enchanting smells of the Carolina First Saturday Market. Local farmers deliver the finest in-season produce, gourmet foods, and fresh-cut flowers to the market each week. Now, here's a closer look at the Saturday Market featured vendor.
So I came in one day and noticed that they were hiring somebody for a morning baker and a sweets person, and I thought, well, it's something I've always wanted to try doing, and so I applied, and it worked out really well. I continued to bake the sweets throughout the summer, and to the point it was working so well, I continued to do that and teach for a while. And the owners, Tom and Stacy Dollamore, asked Tracy, my wife and I, if we would like to become partners, and so we became partners with them, and I continued to teach at that point. And then they were ready to sell their partnership to us and sold it outright. And at that point, Tracy and I decided to buy the bakery, and so I left teaching and started working here full time. But owning a small business was a dream that Tracy and I had for a long time, and so we feel like in a way that the business almost fell into our lap, or it's just something that the progression was sort of natural, as far as becoming owners of the bakery. Our niche in the baking industry is whole grains. We really take a lot of pride in that. We buy wheat berries and we mill our wheat here at the store, and so as far as the type of bakery, we produce a lot of whole grain products, and just that's really hard to do elsewhere, in the sense that the flour that we make and use in our breads is less than 24 hours old, and so it's a extremely fresh wheat flour, and that allows us to not use any oils in most of our breads, which makes it a lot healthier. It's a lot lighter. It's a very moist whole grain bread, and so that's probably our niche. But overall, our main product is bread. I mean, that's why we consider ourselves a bread company and not a bakery per se at this point. I think the company philosophy really explains a lot, and it's on the wall up here. Just the idea of being loose and having fun, and just baking phenomenal bread, running to help customers, and giving generously to others. That we really are in customer service, and we just happen to be a bakery. We talk about the Great Harvest experience, and what we mean by that is when a customer comes in, we really want them to feel like a neighbor, a friend, not a customer in the sense that there's this distant relationship, but we really like to develop a core group of customers, that love our bread. But when a customer comes in, we really want them to be greeted, within 3 seconds. We insist that customers get a free slice of bread or a free sample of something that we've baked that day, and they don't have to buy anything. I mean, we advertise that we're giving bread away just for the fact that it's a product that we're really proud of, and so that's where we try to make Great Harvest a unique experience, a different experience for people that come in our doors. But the way the process works is that the dough is brought over and it's lifted up and dumped onto the table, and then we, depending on the bread that we're baking or making at that point, the loaves are cut different sizes, or for a particular loaf it's going to be cut at a different size. So we cut that loaf, and then we'll have 2 people that are kneading the loaves, you know, as they're going through the process of kneading them, then they set them onto the baking pans, and once they're on the baking pans, then they have to proof for a period and just to rise up enough before we're putting them into the oven. So that's basically the process that you saw, and the loaves that are on the pans, after they have proofed sufficiently, then Mark takes them and bakes them at that point. And so it's kind of a assembly line that we have. The Saturday market is such a unique experience. I've never been to Europe, but in my mind, I mean, it feels like a European market to me, where you have a lot of different vendors, you have a variety of produce, you have artists, you have the music. I mean, it almost feels like a festival. There's just so much energy going on there. It's hard not to go, on a Saturday morning and be a part of it. I'm starting to get to know enough of the customers that they're almost regular, so I can tell the people that live in Greenville, but then there are people that obviously are staying downtown or whatever that just happen to be there on Saturday morning, and I think it's just a great advertisement for the city of Greenville that we're proud of our downtown, and we want you to come down here and enjoy the downtown, and it's just an exciting 4 hours on Saturday morning to be a part of.
Join us from 8 o'clock to noon every Saturday from May 3rd to November 1st. Learn more, visit SaturdayMarketLive.com. Saturday Market. Experience the country without ever leaving the city.